Uh, Welcome back to NASCAR 08, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be at Kansas Speedway. FY, the rest of these races are going to be put into double headers. So later this afternoon, we're going to be at Talladega for 6 laps, and Friday we're going to be at Lowe's in Martinsville. The day of prom, it's going to be Atlanta and Texas, and then Phoenix will be a separate race on Monday. And then Homestead will be on Tuesday, so we can finally get rid of this accursed ass let's play. So, points-wise, I'm currently sitting in 10th, 347 back from Kevin Harvick. So, points-wise, I don't want standings. I want results. So points-wise, I finished 40th. Matt Kenseth won last week at Dover. Tony Stewart finished second. J.J. Yeley finished third. Kurt Busch finished fourth. And Jeff Gordon rounded out at top 5. Kevin Harvick still is our points leader. But the question is, this battle, if it heats up between Stewart, Gordon, and Harvick, we could see a nice three-man battle. So we're going to be watching everything that these three men do. But hey, you never know. And Jeff Burton, Mark Martin, Kyle Busch, or Jimmy Johnson could very well close in if they win or dominate the living crap out of this race. 8 laps today at Kansas. Let's go. Jeff Gordon was actually the king of Kansas. He actually won the first 2 races held at the Kansas Speedway, including the first event. He won, and he later would go on basically not win at Kansas until May of 2014. So here we go. Jeff Gordon's going to bring the field down, and it's time to bring the action at Kansas. Forgot I had manual trainings on. Hang on. Sadler, give me room. Thank you. Jeff Gordon coming off turn number 4. He's going to lead the first lap at Kansas. He is known for success here. He won the first 2 events here, both in 2001 and in 2002. He comes in second in points. As he get a little aggressive here with both Clint Boyer in the 07 and Casey Kane in the 9. I'm going to fly by both of these guys, Vickers, Stewart, and Kenseth. Last week's winner at Dover takes the top spot. There's Kevin Harvick, our points leader. There's still a pretty nice side-by-side battle here between both Gordon and Kenseth. Last time these two were side-by-side on an intermediate racetrack, Kenseth was the one that went around, and Gordon was the one that went to victory lane. And speaking of Jeff Gordon, as Kenseth gets moved up the racetrack, look who takes the lead, probably not for much longer, as here comes Jimmy Johnson all the way on the flat. Now he's going to come up here. He's actually holding his line a lot better than his teammate and a lot better than me, and he's going to come up the leader. And we take the lead at Kansas. When Martin Truex Jr. won his championship in 2017, he swept both Kansas outings, all 3 stages of both of those races. And he also won when it mattered. And NASCAR 08, a fairly rough season, probably the worst season on this channel of any NASCAR Let's Play I've done. Could Martin Truex Jr. finally go to victory lane and start stringing some good luck together? It's 5 bonus points for our efforts. The more wins and the more good runs we have, the better things will be. We have a 1.5 second lead on Jimmy Johnson, who sits 7th in the standings at this moment. When we come off turn 4, another sprint event. We're going to get 3 to go. Nearly 2 seconds between me and Jimmy Johnson. We're pulling away quite a bit here. You see teammate Jeff Gordon sits in 3rd. Last time this happened, I was first and leading the race, and Johnson was 2nd. It was back at Watkins Glen. And we obviously know how well that went. And let's hope that doesn't happen today. We up to the tire wear. Our left side just slowly starting to get worn out. 2.7 seconds separates me from 2nd place Jimmy Johnson. And we are driving away from the field. We can actually hold it wide open through these corners and really not lose a lot of time. And a matter of fact, we are going to get the white flag in a very quick race at Kansas. Last lap. Leading the most laps. Nearly 3 seconds separates me and the 48 car. Truex Jr. roars down the backstretch at Kansas. Off of turn number 4. Martin Truex Jr. gets his 2nd win of the chase. Johnson 2nd, Kane 3rd, Martin 4th, Harvick 5th, Stewart 6th, J.J. Yeley 7th, Denny Hamlin 8th, Jeff Gordon 9th, and Matt Kenseth rounds out our top 10. Gordon, definitely not a good race for him, seeing him slip back as far as he did. But, oh well, sometimes what you got to do. Yeah. All the bonus points. So technically we should move up in points on the leaders. And later today at 2:30 p.m. Eastern is the UAW Ford 500. See you then.